My name is Khalid. I am conducting a simple light bulb. I am using 12 volts battery and crocodile clips with paper roll and a glass jar. What I did was I took paper roll, cut it to a size that comfortably fit in the glass jar, and then I attached the two crocodile clips to it and with the wires. And what I did was I attached these two wires to the battery here, and the inside this there is a lead. Here it is a lead. This lead begins to glow.
Today I am going to explain how the radiation things are affectable. This is a radiation machine. This finds the electromagnetic waves. From the satellite, the radiation comes into our mobile. While speaking to our relatives or someone, the radiation comes inside with this. So the radiation attack, if the radiation attack to our body, it causes the main brain cancer and the joints effects and the more problems in the future. At this age, you will be not able to at this age you will be not able to what acceptable, you can listen whatever in this age. If you less using like mobiles and PSP or radio or electromagnetic things, if you are using less magnetic things everything, so in the future it will be a healthy body for you. At this time you are using a more always in the office man, always they use the mobile always. So while speaking, that radiation affects our body, so it causes a main problem in the future. So I'm trying to say is that if you are using the more radiation in this time, it will be more harmful effects in the future. So that's what I'm saying.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. By the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we've got such a beautiful body with so many organs and organ systems working together to do many different tasks. The respiratory system is one of them, which helps us in breathing in oxygen and breathing out carbon dioxide. And this is how the exchange of gases take place. This is a model of a lungs. The lungs helps us in inhalation and exhalation with many other structures like nose, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, alveoli and diaphragm. Inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation. When we breathe in, the diaphragm moves down and the intercostal muscles attach the ribs contract, pulling the ribs outwards, and this allows the air inside. Exhalation, breathing out. When you breathe out, the diaphragm moves on top and the intercostal muscles attach the ribs relax, making the ribs to contract, and this allows the air to go out. And see, this is inhalation, exhalation, inhalation, exhalation, inhalation, exhalation, inhalation, exhalation. Breathing in, breathing out. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I have made a model of maglev train. Maglev in short means magnetic leviation. These kinds of trains does not have wheels and does not use fossil fuels. Instead they use electromagnet. These kinds of trains will float in the air because the train tracks are made up of electric coils. When the electricity is supplied to the track, the track produces magnetic field, so the train will float in the air because the train also have the magnetic surface, and the train will propel forward because the guide walls of this train will also have magnetic field, so it will propel the train to move forward. And this train will go at a speed of 500 kilometers per hour because of the low friction. And these kinds of trains are only installed in Germany and Japan, and these trains does not produce pollution because they doesn't use fossil fuels as petrol directly. They use fossil fuels indirectly by producing electricity to it, and these trains doesn't have tires. Jazakallah khair.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mujahidul Islam. I am from 8th standard. Today I made a simple generator, and the generator works inside the battery. There are two magnets, and the magnets are cut by the coil of wires, and which produce electricity. When you put the wires in the battery, the electrons in the battery, they transfer and they go through the wire, and whatever object you are putting to it, it glows or it spins. So here I showed a simple generator how to light a LED bulb, and this battery, from this battery there is a wire connected to it, and the wire spins the motor, and which spins the CD, and also the motor makes the LED light glow. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am of 7th standard Alfajr Schooll. This is the model of solar system, but it is not about the solar system. It's about the gravity of each planet. In Earth, there is presence of gravity. This is a scale of gravity. Not exact, this is a scale of gravity. In Earth, there is one gravity. In Moon, there is 0.2 for gravity. Like that, in Sun, there is 27.67 gravity. So how you travel from planet to planet, your weight will differ. For example, my weight is 35 in Earth. If I wish to go to Mars, my weight will be 13.3 kg. It will decrease. How much the gravity decrease from the planet, the weight also will decrease, but our mass will be same. Don't confuse with mass and weight. Mass is a stuff contained in a solid, in an object. Weight is as a measured force of gravity which keeps you down, which pulls you down to the ground. Okay? That's what my project is.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Azran. I am studying in grade 8 and I am studying in Alfajr International School. I did the project as the Quran and the modern science. First, I am doing about the shape of earth is spherical. In early times, people believed that the earth is flat. They thought if we go so far, they will fall down. But that is wrong. Sir Francis Drake, he was the first person to found that the earth is not earth is not flat, it is a spherical shape. Allah has mentioned 3 verses in the Quran about the earth. See though not that Allah merges night into day and He merges day into night. He mentioned in Quran verse Surah number 31 and verse number 29. Allah can make day into night and night into day. He mentioned another verse. He created the heavens and the earth is through. He make the night overlap the day and the day overlap the night. He can do the sun from west to east and east to west. There is another verse, and the earth moreover hath he made an egg shape. Earth is not a circle, it is an egg shape. We have another project about the miracle of fingerprints. Allah has mentioned in the Quran, Does man think that we cannot assemble his bones? Nay, we are able to put together in perfect order the very tips of his fingerprints. Sir Franklin Gold, he was the first person to identify the fingerprints. Allah has mentioned in the Quran before even Sir Francis Gold was born. Uh, for even identical twins, the fingerprint is different. There's an example of one which the two twins who has a different fingerprints. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Zina Qaida from grade 7 and I'm going to say about magnetic trains. The magnetic train is a high-tech floating train and it is much more superior to the traditional steel or wheel rail. As the train floats on the track, there is no contact with the ground and no need of any moving parts. Magnetic trains run on electricity or other sources of renewable energy and does not emit carbon dioxide. That this train does not emit carbon dioxide, the main factor of global warming. Fact 5. The speed of running is 300 km per hour or 500 km per hour. The magnetic trains are found only in cities in only major countries like Japan, China, Germany, and Singapore, and many. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maria Abdullah and I'm studying grade 7. I'm going to tell you about a solar cooker. This is a solar cooker and it uses the sun's energy to heat, to sterilize, bake, steam and roast. So this solar oven is uses no fuel. It doesn't use petroleum and it's cost efficient, which means that you don't have to pay money for electricity, gas and things like that. It reduces deforestation and habitat loss and it sterilizes, bake, roast and steams and does not get very hot and is hence safe. Even if I keep this for 2 hours and then I touch this place, it won't get that hot because it keeps reflecting the thing, so it doesn't get hot much. So disadvantage is it's less usable in cloudy weather and then it takes a long time to cook, and you need to learn special cooking techniques for cooking things which is inside the solar oven. The basic principles are concentrating sunlight. This metallic film will keep reflecting sunlight to the inside of the oven, to the black part inside, and then the black part inside will convert the sun's visible light to heat, thus improving the effectiveness of the oven. The plastic film over here traps heat, and then it will keep hot air inside and circulate it throughout. And then it's easy to make at home. I have made it home. And then it's unusual these days, the solar ovens, because they're expensive and it takes a long time to cook. And then solar ovens are easy to use in hot places and reduces indoor pollution. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My project is fire alarm in school. This shows the fire alarm and the automatic door open. Many schools, they don't have fire alarm and automatic door. Because of that, there are many lives. There are many of them died in that fire accident. One of that is Kumakonam accident, as everybody knows. This one is the relay switch, condenser, thermal heater, or a thermal heater, diode, and this one is DC barretter and tuning. With all of this, I have made a thing. Let me show and show it. As you see, after the heat sensor senses the temperature, the door opens, and the fire alarm also comes. As a sensor heat sensor cools down, the door will close.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Tanim Rayan. I'm studying in grade 9. My project is about candle swing. You can clearly see that the lower side is melting quicker than this side. This is due to the fact that the flame is indirect contact with the other side. Uh, so the candle is slanted like this. After some time, if the wax melts so soon that this becomes less and this becomes more. So the slanting candle was like this, it becomes like this. If you wait for some time, you can see the reaction, how it takes place. It takes time. And you see it's shaking. It comes like this. See the reaction. Can you see this? Look at this. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My another project is about tornado. I have made a small model that how to make tornado inside bottle. See, spinning the bottle in a circular motion creates a water vortex that looks like mini tornado. Can you see this? This is due to centripetal force that can be defined as a force, an inward force that pulls an object or a liquid, a fluid such as water towards the center. That's called a centripetal force. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Saqib from grade 8. This is my project about simple generator. This is a motor where it's connected to a LED bulb. When I spin this turbine, it produces electricity. Now when you can see that when when motor spins, electricity is being produced. Barakallah. This Assalamu alaikum. This is my another project. This is a pressure rocket. In this I have mixed vinegar, little vinegar, and here is a baking soda. When I mix it, you can see the pressure coming out, and with a lot of pressure you can make this fly. Barakallah.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Nabil from grade 9. and I'm going to explain about hydroponics. Hydroponics is a process in which plant is grown in the mean soilless mean, and this plant is grown in cocoa peat. Cocoa peat is the skin of coconut, which is in this they have been added few chemicals and fertilizer which is needed for the plant, and this is cocoa peat. This is added in the whole box, and this cocoa peat they use for germination of a baby plant and for the plant which grows under the soil. In case of using soil, we use cocoa peat because in soil we don't get that much nutrients and minerals and whatever needs for the plant. But in cocoa peat, which is present, which is already ready made and preserved in it, and this cocoa peat helps the plant to grow in for a baby plant. And after this, we change the process from cocoa peat. We change to a deep water system. In deep water system, we used to fill the water and keep, you can see the root down. We have to place the thermocol on the water which is filled of, and inside that we have to add nutrient solution and chemicals which is needed for the plant to grow. And in water system, the plant grows faster than the soil system, because in soil the plant grows slowly, and it doesn't, in few plants doesn't grow at all. The seeds will become the seeds will spoil, and the plant will never grow. In water system, after the germination of the seed, we place it under the water and we add nutrient solution, chemicals which is needed. Each week we have to change the water and the chemical, we have to add, replace it, and every day we have to take note of the water level. If the water level decreases, we have to increase the water level. Otherwise the root will get affected and the plant will die. And in water system, the seed gets germinated, the plant get matured fast. It will start giving fruits fast and vegetables fast. And this process is used worldwide in all the countries, and in India they have been started it. So for the stem plant which is grown under the soil, those things we can grow in water system, because the weight of the vegetable will pull the plant inside, so it will be not able to grow. So we use cocoa peat for growing that, and this is draft system, and that is a deep water system. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Aziz. I'm studying in grade 7. I'm going to do starch. I'm going to put the bread powder. Next, rice. Potato. Rice. This is potato. Now I'm going to pour the iodine solution. It became blue-black. And we can see the starch in this bread powder. Also we can see the starch in the potato. Now I'm going to show the proteins. I'm going to pour in the dal, violet solution. Now I'm going to pour the iodine solution in egg yolk. Next in cheese. Next in butter. It became purple and mauve color. The egg yolk also became purple and mauve color. Cheese also became purple and mauve color. For butter, you can see blue and white color. Now I am going to show the protein fats. The oil came, it is considered as fat. Now I am going to show the homogeneous and heterogeneous. I am going to put the sand, salt in this water. It dissolves, it is known as homogeneous. Now I am going to put sand. It will not dissolve, it is known as heterogeneous. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am going to show solar energy, how we can store solar energy and use it for a future. This is a solar panel. It has many solar cells in it and it produces electricity when it gets heat and light. Now it is currently producing 17 volts. It is currently now producing. For storing it into a battery, we need to give it to a charge controller which controls the voltage and charges it to a battery. After it charges to a battery in the form of chemical energy, it goes to an inverter which converts it into from 12 volt DC to 240 volt AC. Then it goes to a transformer which then steps up and steps down the current and equalizes the amount of current flowing. Then it goes to a fuse or breaker box which automatically tips off when there is more amount of current. Then it goes to an AC wall outlet which then goes to a charger which charges a laptop. Jazakallahu khair.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I am going to explain how our body it makes electricity. You may be surprised, but our body makes current. It's not so high volt, so it can only be measured by a very sensitive meter. The brain makes current and it sends to all the other parts of the body, and that current takes the message. If the current is not there, if the brain doesn't make current, you cannot move, you cannot do anything in your life. It's like the current is like the message sender. It's like the postman to the other organs of the body. So how the police, to disable criminals without killing them, take precautions, they use taser. The taser, it will block the nervous system of and block the pathway for the electricity to flow. That will paralyze you. That's similar to how paralysis affects, because we cannot move if we are paralyzed. So only a very sensitive meter can measure. If we connect to any part of the body, the current will show. And it's measured in microvolts. It cannot be measured in volts because the value will be too small. Any part of the body. Thank you, Jessica. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Abdullah. I'm studying in grade 10. Now the experiment that I'm going to show is called cloud in a bottle. So I'll demonstrate how to form a very easy cloud in a bottle. So I've used a liquid which is called, you can call it ethanol, or you can call it absolute alcohol, or you can call it rubbing alcohol. They use this liquid when you put injections. They take a cotton wool, they dip it in a liquid, and they put it wherever you have injected yourself. So this is used in hospitals, and you get that smell also, the hospital smell. So I'm going to add pressure to the bottle. There's pressure is building up inside the bottle. Now outside here there's low pressure. Now I'm adding high pressure inside the bottle, and the molecules of the liquid, it evaporates. So on the sides, corners of the bottle, there will be those small molecules of alcohol. So now with that, it forms an instant cloud. The reason being is because I added high pressure, and this high pressure, because the outside is low pressure, when I release the cork, the low pressure goes suddenly inside and it condenses to form a cloud. So this is how you do cloud in a bottle. This is just a small scale version of what actually happens out in the atmosphere. The water cycle, as you see, when the sea evaporates, because it goes up, then it forms clouds. It's such a long process. But when I use this liquid, it's like in a fraction of a second, a cloud is formed. Which is called Diet Coke experiment. Now, normally in life, heavy objects, they sink, and light objects, they float. But in the case of Coke, if you see, this scissor, it's much more lighter than this Coke. So when I put it inside, this scissor, it sinks. But if you see this Coke, when I put it inside, it floats. It's not any magic, does not have an air bubble or anything. When I push it down, it still comes up again. The reason being is because inside there is a Coke. The Coke, which it has a certain sweetener, which is 200% more, 200% more than actual table sugar. But in Diet Coke, they add very small amount, a very small amount. But if you see otherwise in Coke, they add a very high amount. I was not able to get Coke because in India they did not sell Coke which has over 20 grams of sugar, probably for hygienic reasons. So if I actually had Coke, then if you see here in my project, the Coca-Cola is sinking and the Diet Coke, it floats. Because the liquid inside, it is much more less dense than water. So it will float. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Ishaq, studying grade 10. This is my first project. This is electric eye alarm. The main function of this is that there's a LDR. It's called LDR. It's a light sensor. LDR is light dependent resistor. When the light intensity is high, the resistance will become low, and when the light intensity is less, the resistance will become high. Actually, it is acting as a switch in the circuit. But when you keep our hand, the circuit beeps. This is acting opposite to what I said because of this 555 timer. This 555 timer has a inbuilt circuit which make things to act opposite. And it may be a simple circuit, but if we implement it in our life, for example, in the street lights, if we fix the circuit when the day is gone and it's night, so the light intensity is less, and with some modifications we will be able to switch on the street lamps automatically, and when it's day we'll be able to switch off automatically, and we can be also able to use it as a circuitry alarm. For example, imagine a museum which has a valuable thing, and this is secured in a room which it has a bright light, and as some persons walking into the room, when the sensor is fitted some place, when the light is blocked, the alarm will again beep. So it will let know people that someone is inside that museum. Then again, we can make use of this alarm as a controller. For example, if in a greenhouse, there are plants which need light. So if there's any power shortage or a bulb goes off, this sensor will again detect the light and let people know that there's something wrong in the thing. So this is use of this circuit. My next project is called hydraulic arm robot. First, I'll explain what's an arm robot. An arm robot is a device that is specifically defined to do some specific functions. It is similar to a human arm. This will be useful in assembly lines, for example, where the cars are manufactured. These robots will manufacture the car bodies or paint the car bodies using the electric gun. Here I have used the hydraulic fluid as a powering system for this robot. A hydraulic fluid is a fluid that acts as a powering system for a device. For the water here acts as a hydraulic fluid, and this fluid is transmitted throughout the device and pressurized. Because of this pressurized syringe, it works. But in industries, these people are making a robot, giving current supply for the power of this robot. But if we made the change as a hydraulic arm robot, we'll be able to save much more electricity than we do. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nasser from grade 9. My first project is about electromagnet. Electromagnet is something which is traveled, electricity is traveled, and a magnetic field is produced there. See, just see. Just I have connected to the battery. See this, it attracts. With battery it attracts. My second experiment. I have lighted the matchstick. I'll just close. You just see this. The water comes inside. You know that if you want to, if fire needs oxygen to burn, oxygen is used. So because of the pressure inside, the liquid which is outside comes inside. Next project. My next project is volcano. Volcano erupts because the main reason for eruption from volcanoes is the heat deep. Within the Earth's mantle, the heat slowly melts the rock to create a slow-moving substance called magma. Magma is lighter than the solid rock. Around it, so magma rises and collects in magma chamber. After a while, magma pushes through the vents and fissures in the Earth's surface. Then the volcanic eruption occurs. The magma comes out of the volcano, and now it is called lava.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Rizwan of grade 10, and I would show a simple circuit which I have used to connect few bulbs. So my project is like basically I will demonstrate what is the use of a diode. So what happens is in my circuit I have two pairs of bulb, two switches, 4 diodes and a connector. What happens usual circuit is like there'll be 2 switches connected directly to the wire, to the bulbs. So if you on this, this gets on, and if you on this, this gets on. But in my circuit, what I have done is, I have two sets of bulbs and two sets of switches which have been connected together with the help of the same one circuit. The thing, what happens is like, there is a thing called diode in my thing. So diode prevents reverse flow, or it you can say it as makes the one direction flow of electricity. So when the electricity passes through one diode, it goes and it will pass through the other diode and it will form a circuit. So if it passes through the diode A, the diode B won't let the electricity to pass. So when I glow this, both of them glow. And in the same circuit, the principle why it glows both in the same circuit is that the speed of electricity is very high. The frequency is really high, and so like it is like 50 hertz in 1 second, and it is not the current flows here and here. So what happens is when you it is not possible for our eyes to see the speed of electricity which is so high. And yeah, the thing is like it actually glows. When this glows, this gets off. But our eyes is so weak that we can't see the going of electricity so quickly. That is the project which I wanted to show. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Muhammad Tasim, studying in grade 8 in Alfajr International School. I am doing a math model project. This project talks about how many ways can you form the word flowers in the network shown below.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Zaid Abdullah. I'm studying in grade 8. The project I did for the science fair is called the lava lamp. It is made by using colored water. A light color is used and lots of oil. It should fill the jar at least till the top. Then if we put a medicine called a disprin, it will make bubbles come out. This is called a lava lamp. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faisal of grade 7, studying in Alfajr International School. I have made a model for Max Day. This model is made up of cubes. I have stuck it with double-sided tape. You have to find how many cubes are there in this model in 10 seconds. And I would like to explain this chart. There are cubes has 6 equal sides of equal length, and about similarity between squares and cubes. When you tell similarity between squares and cubes, they are made up of equal length squares and cubes. And difference is squares have 4 sides and cubes have 6 sides. Jazakallah khair.
Everybody give short.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Naufal of grade 6. I done a model for Max Fair, Science and Max Fair. This is a pentagon inside the star. I want to find how many triangles are there. This is a model. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Sheikh Muhammad Samir of grade 8, studying in Alfajr International School. This is my model. Inside this I have kept a ice which is glowing. The glowing ice bulb, it emits light of 2 old LED bulb. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
This is my international system place value chart. Usually in Indian system, this number will be in lakhs place. But in international system, this number will be in 100,000 place. This is an abacus. Usually abacus is made in China in 5000 BC. Jazakallah khair. My name is Muhammad Farhan.
Here comes.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is my maths project. I have done it for the Science and Maths Day. In this we have to find the relationship between these two numbers. And you should give the answer in form of balls. And you should slide the balls over here. If it's the right answer, I will give you a gift. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haris Ahmed. I study in grade 10 in Alfajr International School. The project which was given to me was to do a robot with geometrical shapes. So I tried to make it more interesting by putting a PC in it and try to combine more softwares like PNG, JPG and WMAs and PPTs. So what I did was I made a presentation of this face which is now malfunctioning. I don't know why it is. So what happens, it grows bigger, and when I connect this phone to the speaker and this speaker is connected to the PC, so indirectly the phone is connected to the laptop. So what happens, if I input an audio, this mouth in the face automatically moves with a coincidence of the face. Now it's malfunctioning. So what it's like Aisha, the software invented by an Indian. It's like a voice assistant for people. It can be used for if people who sit in home, they can input data and they can simply talk to it, like an input data of an humanoid robot. You can shape however you want it to be. It's just the PC you always have to keep it, and the software you need to always keep it in the mind and download always. Jazakallah.
Yellow color to the hot water, and then I got the result that when I placed a bottle of hot water on top of the cold water, which gave me no result. As the hot water is less dense, it was up, and the cold water, as it is as it is heavier than water, it was down. Whereas when I placed hot water on top of cold water, I got the reaction. I got the cold water sank down and the hot water raised up, which gave me a reaction of this one. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. As you can see, I'm here to explain about I am Mariam Nawaz from the grade 9. Here I'm here to explain about refraction and total internal reflection. Reflection is when a light ray falls on a mirror or a reflective surface, a smooth surface, it reflects back. For example, a mirror, when you look at yourself in a mirror, you see your image, that's a part of reflection. Refraction is when there are two mediums, that is water down and air on top. The incident ray falls and then it moves towards the normal. Normal in physics and maths is a perpendicular line. It moves towards the normal. And total internal reflection is when we increase when the angle of incidence is increased further. The ray is at one point the ray is running parallel to the boundary between the surfaces and is perpendicular to the normal, and as we increase the angle further, it would not go out of the medium at all and would reflect back inside the medium. Jazakallahu khairan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Akil. I am studying in grade 5. My topic is triangle. Count the number of triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 triangles in this.
Okay, Jazak.
My topic is about.
Say your name.
My name is Ahmed Hussain. I'm studying in grade 6. My topic is about fraction. A fraction represents a part of whole or any number of equal parts. For example, 1.5 and 3.25. Fractions such as 1 by 7 and 9 by 12 consist using numerator and denominator. Numerator stands up and denominator stands down. Fraction can be written without a numerator and denominator or called whole number. Fraction can represent using decimal percentage signs. Fraction can be represent the fraction can be fractions are used to represent a ratio, division, etc. Jazakallah.
Okay, please.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Altaf. I am studying 7th standard in Alfajr School. My topic is add the following. It's add the in your mind. In your mind, add this 1000 plus 40, 1040 plus 1000, 2040, 2040 plus 30, 2070 plus 1000, 4000, 3070 plus 20, 3090 plus 1000, 4090 plus 10 is equal to 4100. 100 is a finish. It's the correct. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Muazzam. I'm studying in grade 8 and today is my top. There are 2 topics with me. One is how to do business in our life. I have an example on this, like the game Monopoly. In this we can handle money, we can buy properties, we can get profit and loss. It's a statement in maths. So that's all about Monopoly. And next topic on my maths project is about fun with sums. It's about multiplication, and we can play with this for 2 minutes by making 2 groups. One group of items and another group is for food. One group is like there are 3 groups in a card. One group contains 3 umbrellas, so 3 trees are 9. We should find the answer in these cards, and we'll get the answers. We should this increases our skill in multiplication. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sammar. I'm from 6th grade. My topic is about how many ways can an ant go from point A to B, which only can move from arrows indicated. There are 6 ways of way. One is from here to from A to B, from here to here, then here 2, then 3, then 4, 5, then 6. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is the numerology. In this you have to arrange this 53 minus 26 into 14 is equal to minus 311. For example, black adds. What is the answer? The answer of that blank plus 661 is equal to 1186 is 6.25. Here multiplication comes.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Irfan and I am from grade 5. This is a max trick. Now we should we should think of any number from 1 to 10. We can think any number from 1 to 100 also and make it double. If you example, if you thought 2 means like 4, like that you should make. Then you should add 10 and you should then divide it by 2. Then tell the divided answer and you should minus 5 and you will get the original number. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Imran Nawaz and I study in grade 7. Today I have a chart of currencies. The first, there are a lot of countries like Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Emirates, which is known as Dubai now, Qatar, Singapore, United Kingdom, Iraq, Jordan and Bahrain. One SAR is equal to 14 rupees and the full form of SAR is Saudi Arabian Riyal. And Kuwait, 1 KD is equal to 197 rupees and the full form of KD is Kuwaiti dinar. 1 KD is equal to 197 rupees. Emirates, which is now known as Dubai, 1 AED is equal to rupees 15. The full form of AED is Arabian Emirates dirhams, is equal to rupees 15. So it's known as Emirates dirhams. Bahrain, 1 BHD is equal to 147 rupees. The full form of BHD is Bahraini dinar. Qatar, 1 QAR is equal to rupees 15. The full form of QAR is Qatari Riyal. Jordan, 1 JOD is equal to rupees 78 and the full form of JOD is Jordan dinar. Singapore, one Singapore dollars is equal to 44 rupees and the short form is SGD, which is equal to Singapore dollar. It's rupees 44. United Kingdom, it's pounds. 1 pound is equal, 1 GBP is equal to 87. The full form of GBP is Great Britain pound. Iraq, 1 IQD is equal to rupees 0.05 and that is equal to 5 paise in Indian rupees. And Jazakallah, that's how I have to end my talk.
Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Naufal Shamim. I was studying in grade 6. This is maths quiz. And this is maths puzzle. This was try and spot the numbers with in the boxes. The number can be vertical, diagonal, horizontal, and left to right or right to left. We want to find these numbers which was in this box. We want to find those numbers which was in this box. Example 2187. 2187 is here. Okay, this was over and I am skipping to this question. Then this was maths quiz. What is the answer? Census officer was taking details and he approached a lady and asked, how many children are you having and what are their ages? The lady, I have 3 children and the product of their ages are 36 and the sum of their ages are is as same as the next door number. The census officer walks to the next door number and he saw the next door number was 13. And he came back to the ladies and he came back to the lady and he asked, I need more information. The lady told that, sorry, I have to wake my eldest child. Sorry, I have very busy. I have to wake my eldest child. Census officer, thanks. I have all required information. And he went away. Find out the answers. Find out the ages of the lady's children. The answer is that there are 2 answers, but we can give only one answer. 36 into 6 into 1 is equal to 6 into 6 is equal to 36. 36 into 1 is equal to 36. Then 6 plus 6 equal to 12. 12 plus 1 is equal to 13. But we can give only one answer because the lady said that, sorry, I have to wake my eldest child. So there was only one child. She has only one eldest child. So the answer is 9 into 2 is 2 into 2 is equal to 36. So 9 plus 2 is equal to 11. 11 plus 2 is equal to 13. The answer is as I told you, the answer is this. Jazakallah khair.
Welcome, O Ramadan. You are honored, O month of the Quran. It is Ramadan. O one who sleeps, stand up and declare the oneness of Allah, the oneness of Allah. O one who fasts, stand up in prayer at night, and Allah will forgive, Allah will forgive. Welcome, O Ramadan. You are honored, O month of the Quran. It is Ramadan. Oh, you who believe, give charity for the pleasure of Allah, the pleasure of Allah. Oh, you who believe, read the Quran every night of Ramadan, night of Ramadan. Welcome, O Ramadan. You are honored, O month of the Quran. It is Ramadan. Oh, you who believe, look out for the night, most blessed of all nights, most blessed of all nights. Oh, you who believe, take hold of this night and lament to Allah, lament to Allah. Welcome, O Ramadan. You are honored, O month of the Quran. It is Ramadan. Oh, you who believe, at the end of Ramadan, don't weaken your iman.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Tanim Rayan. I'm studying grade 9. My project is about times table from 6 times 6 to 10 times 10. It is very easy method for you to learn tables from 6 times 6 to 10 times 10. If you are not able to get the answer, you can use this technique to find the answer. It's very easy, and you can teach the younger ones who cannot who will not know tables. So ask me any question. 6 times 9. So we have values for our fingers. This thumb finger value is 6, and this index finger value is 7. This middle finger value is 8, and this ring finger value is 9, and this tiny finger value is 10. So your question is 6 into 9. So thumb and ring finger. You have to keep it like this, and these two fingers which I have joined is each finger we should consider it as 10, and the fingers before this. So 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. The 4 and 1 finger is left. So 4 into 1 is 4. So 50 plus 4 is 54. So 6 into 9 is 54. Any other question? Another question. 8 times 7. So middle finger and index should join it like this, and each finger we should consider as 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So 3 and 2 is left. So 3 into 2 is 6. 50 plus 6 is 56. So 7 into 8 is 56. Jazakallah.